So I was robbing gangs. This was actually what I was doing.
Step into the world of Maurice Mobeti, a man shrouded in mystery and ambition. Known as Momo, his name echoes through the realms of high-end nightlife, luxury and entertainment.
If you're a good drug dealer, you're a good entrepreneur. You can probably call any big city in the world in nightlife. They should know me. Too many millions in champagne I spent.
What's the most profitable thing?
Bitcoin mining. Dubai vision from the first second, it was to build to make people come. Europe was not built to make people come. So this is how Switzerland got rich, because they took all the money from all the dictators and all the governments to hide in their fucking mountains.
My brother, Maurice.
Oh, let's do it again.
Yes,
I just saw it.
No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it.
We keep it real.
Maurice, aka Momo. How are you, my brother?
Very good, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for coming on the podcast. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one son.
One son. Okay.
Yes.
Married?
Myself?
Yes.
No, I was married. I'm divorced now since
How long
6 years.
15, 16 years you've
Yes.
been divorced.
Yes.
Do you want to get married again?
That's a good question, bro. I actually just had that talk yesterday with the girl I'm dating.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that. I got married when I was 21.
Wow.
And I was married for 11 years. I divorced when I was 32. So I'm definitely a guy that believes that the most important thing and the biggest success in life, it's first private life, it's relationship, it's family. That's the basement of why sex is a pleasure, is to create families and make babies, and not to take pills or do abortions and do all the kind of stuff what we're actually also using today. But this is why sex is actually a pleasure. So we human beings doing it again and doing it again to make babies.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you've gone down the rabbit hole of just having meaningless sex with a lot of women.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Did you feel empty?
To be honest, it's the same thing if they say, if you get too many girls, you become gay. You ever heard that sentence?
No.
So in Italy, they say if you have too many women, one day you become gay.
Yeah.
I cannot confirm that, So, yes, no, I don't feel empty, actually. I feel very blessed.
So you don't feel... So when you with the phase of your life you went to, which you're in a relationship now.
I'm dating someone.
You're dating
yes,
someone.
Seriously.
But before, when you were in your phase of you just recently become single and you're partying and having a lot of meaningless sex with a lot of women, you didn't feel like it was draining your battery? You didn't feel any of that? You were just having fun and kept going? It was adding to your battery?
To be very honest, like if you ask, I don't know, let me say it like this: what is the dream of a man? What is a harem? What is a powerful man? A powerful man has, say it in the man's world, multiple women's.
Yes.
Okay, as more power, as more money you got, as more women's you can afford.
Sure.
And as more women's you get, and as more women's want to be with you.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, because look, I was, as I said, married. Then I divorced with 32.
Okay.
And then I was living my life. So I enjoyed that moment like probably not the second person on this earth, But no, I didn't feel empty. It was nice time. But of course, it's not the goal of life, It's not.
I'll tell you why. I was with Dan Bilzerian like 3 weeks ago, and the feeling I got from him is, hey, what makes you happy? I like women. Okay, here's a million women. Okay, what makes you happy? Money. Here's $1 billion, right? He was just sitting there and he wasn't very happy. He wasn't very fulfilled, and he was looking at Islam. He was turning his life to God and finding meaning and things like that. So it's like when you get a lot of something you love and it becomes normal and it doesn't bring you happiness, then you think to yourself, what's next? What's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Why can't I be happy? I have everything that I want.
Look, Dan Brazilian is his name, no? He is not comparable to my lifestyle, because I don't know if he has kids. I don't know if he ever been married.
No kids.
So I'm blessed. I have a son already, so I'm already having something that he doesn't have. So I can understand his frustration that he doesn't even have a son, a kid, doesn't know what means the feeling to be married, to have a wife. So I understand being at this age, having this lifestyle, that you miss something and you start to feel empty. Then he was very extreme, always moving with 15, 20 girls, having this image of, yes, being the fit guy with a lot of money and the mansions in LA. And I know a lot of people that know him pretty well, because I was living in Miami for 8 years. So yes, I can understand this, but this is not my case. I got married with 21. I became father with 25, and then I had a wild life, through my job, through my events, through whatever God gave me. And it was a blessing. Like, to be very honest, yesterday I spoke to a friend of mine, and I say, look, I'm really thinking about, because I'm looking to get married, because this is what I believe since I'm young. But on the other side, I say, look, bro, without sounding but just keep it real, I know girls all over the world and friends of mine, and we're having a good time, and why should I not just put this dream of marriage and doing again kids on the side and just live my life and having a good time, more time for myself, saving a lot of money. A woman costs a lot of money nowadays. I'm counting, I'm dating this one, then just in 1 month I'm looking at the numbers and I say, yo, we go there, there. This is a lot of waste of money as well.
Yeah, of course. But I feel like having one is more expensive.
Actually, you're right. You're right. Having a girlfriend is more expensive in many ways. Yes.
Yeah, I feel. Because our story. So wait. So going back to Dan Bilzerian. So you're telling me if he had a child, he would be not feeling the way he's feeling.
I mean, I believe that the sense of life is making kids. It's producing your next generation. This is why we probably have a certain period of time to be on this planet. So the goal is to continue to give the names, our family names, to our kids, and yes, of course, life starts when you have children. When you have children, when you have your kid the first time in your arms, you understand the life meaning has changed totally. Yeah. So if you don't have that feeling, it's like being a woman and never become mother. This is like when I'm hearing some girls, oh no, I don't want kids. I want my dog. I love my dog. My dog is my kid. I say, girl, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All my friends that have kids, I feel like they've gone through a bit of a spiritual awakening.
It is. I mean, it obligates you. It's a instinct. The same way the mother has a mother instinct, the father has a father instinct. I remember when my baby mama was pregnant, I was working totally different. Like, I had a totally different approach of money. Like, my money was my kids' money, was my kids' future. It was different till that point.
Damn.
So yes, and it brings many other things, a responsibility and joy and happiness and love. Like that feeling is pure,
How old is your son now?
Almost 20.
Where does he live?
Switzerland.
You grew up in Switzerland, didn't you?
Yes, born and raised over there.
Let's start from the beginning. Born in Switzerland.
You really want to start from the beginning?
Let's go from the beginning. I want to go from the very beginning.
That's the part I want to skip.
You want to skip?
No, go ahead. Yes?
What's it like being a black man in Switzerland?
My experience was like, of course, you have to consider that at my age, I was one of the first black kids in Swiss schools. It was not many black kids.
You were the only one?
Many times I was the only black kid. I mean, I was born 79. It was not like today where you have more mixed kids. I mean, my father was one of the first black men married a white woman from Italy. My father was one of the first black guys that I ever saw in Italy, in this village where my mother was coming from in 78, 76. And
that's before the Kardashians made it cool.
Yes, of course. Like, I mean, if we go there, so by the end of the day, what I can say, of course, I met lovely people, but it's a country, it's a mentality that never makes you feel at home. You always, even if you're born and raised there, they always give you the feeling that you took something away from us. We gave you that, you know. You are not from here. You don't belong actually here. Oh yes, you speak Swiss German, but the whole mentality, the whole attitude, I believe that European countries in general, the whole mentality is racist. You know, if you go to the UK, they don't like Muslims, black people, and the city is full of Muslims and black people. If you go to Italy, in general, the media of Italian guys are racist. Germans, they're all racist. They, in my opinion, in always speaking in general, they are not very culture friendly, you know. That I can also understand till a certain degree, because for example, in Germany, if you send your kid to school and he got beat up by 15 Turkish people, 12 Albanians and 3 Yugoslavian beating your kid up at school, and he's the only German guy in the class, and he comes home, and then of course I understand that I could also become racist if outlandish people will do this to my son in my own country. And they don't do this actually in our countries. You don't see any people going to Nigeria and beating Nigerian kids up in school and saying, you know, I'm coming from there. So it's always two ways to see things, you know.
So, I mean, you look at the racism happening in the UK against or Arabs. But look how welcoming Dubai is to the UK people. Very welcoming. Like the hospitality that they receive here and the hospitality that Arabs receive there is completely different.
Yes, but it's two different things. Is that Dubai vision from the first second they visioned this city, this country, this place. It was to build to make people come. Europe was not built to make people come. Outlandish people built Europe, Switzerland, Germany, UK to make the people from this country be better. So it's a totally different philosophy. If here everyone is living back to their countries, Dubai is empty. We have, I don't know, 96% of people coming from outside. So they make it friendly. And don't forget something, Muslim people are more welcoming people in general. If you go to a Muslim home, to a Muslim family, you take your shoes off, the mother asks you if you want a tea, you sit down, they give you some nuts, they give you, you know. You go to a Swiss guy, they don't ask you if you want to drink something, and you just walk in with your shoes and you're sitting in a living room and nobody's asking you anything, you know.
Yeah,
actually, if you ask, can I have a glass of water, you actually already, you want already something, you came here to drink, you know. So the mentality of the hospitality of Muslim people,
it's a cultural difference.
Totally.
Do you feel like Switzerland lacks culture?
No, in general, not. No. As I say, look, it's always difficult, general speaking. But general speaking, no, it's not a country that embraces outlandish people in their culture. Swiss people don't like each other. They don't like each other. Like if you're from the other city, they hate you because you don't have the same accent. So Zurich and Basel don't like the French part, don't like the Swiss part. The Swiss part don't like the French part. So they don't like each other. They don't like themselves actually. So how are they gonna like other people if they don't like themselves?
Wow. How are you gonna love other people if you don't love yourself?
Exactly.
Damn.
You know, the Muslim have this unity. It doesn't matter from which country you come. When you're Muslim, it's Muslim brother.
Yeah.
You know, they embrace themselves. The religion puts them together. This is why this religion is growing faster than any other religion. You know?
Well, that's why it's called the United Arab Emirates. Right? They've united all the Emirates and they've made, we're together. Very welcoming, everything like that. Let's go from the beginning. Okay? Let's go from the beginning. Tell me what you were trying to avoid to talk about.
Actually, it's not. No, it was. I said this in a funny way. Of course, I'm 45 years old now. I had a very entertaining life, I would say. You know, I had very different episodes of my life, very intense. I consider myself today a completely different person. Here inside the soul, I'm still the same one, but my activities are totally different. My way of thinking, my responsibility to be father, to be an example for my son. So, I'm a kid. I didn't believe in school system. I left school very early. My vision was always to work and make money, produce money, to take care of my family and the people I love. So I left school when I was 12, 13. I left school,
No way.
And then...
what did your parents think?
I mean, yeah, my father is... For my father, school is everything. It's like, good, how you say, good notes, good kid. Bad notes, bad kid. This was my father's mentality. My mother didn't really care about my school notes. But thanks God I was pretty smart and good in school till that time. And then I left. It was like my parents got divorced and I left school and I started to make my money. Then I wanted to become singer, dancer. Then I had my first contract with Sony Music in Germany. Then I left this group. They didn't want me to smoke blunts, and I said nobody can tell me what I can do. So I said, fuck the group, fuck this Sony Music deal. I cannot even sing my own songs. They tell me what I have to do, what I have to sing, what I have to wear. So it was not how it was in my head, how I thought that this business will work. Yes, then I became very popular in the streets, I will say, and then I got locked up when I was 16. I got out of jail when I was 20, so I actually grew up in jail. My 16, my 17, my 18, my 19, my 20th birthday was all in jail, So I grew up there, I came as a young kid inside, and I left as a young man. And yes, and when I came out, I married 8 months later, and that marriage, that love, actually saved me, I believe.
From going back to the streets?
Yes. It was the only time I had a real excuse to tell to my brothers, guys, my wife is waiting home. I cannot come with you now.
Yeah. So she made you go legit.
Yes, I mean, not maybe her with her character, it was the situation, I mean, growing up there, I never had a relationship before, So you have to imagine when you in this, what I'm doing, you cannot have a girlfriend. Like the last thing you want is a girlfriend doing all this shit, what you're doing. And then you go inside and you're gone for 4 years, you come out, you're 20. So it means I actually never really had a sexual life, because I got in so young. So when I got out and I felt and I met this beautiful woman.
That makes sense.
It was the situation that I'm in love and I have a girlfriend at that time, and then she became my wife, took me away from the past.
Yeah. That's interesting. So you feel like when you went to prison, you were from 16 to 20, you were deprived of women, and then when you come out, you have a nice woman, and that more pushes you to settle down with her. Do you think so?
This is what happened in my life.
Okay. Very interesting. So, what was prison like at 16?
Look, for me, honestly, I'm still thinking, because when you pass something like this, it still stays in you, it's something that really marks you. I was actually not happy, but you have to understand, all my friends were there. So when I came into jail, I didn't have to introduce myself, because all my friends, all my enemies, my whole market was there. So for me, it was like, I saw my best friends again, they were sitting already since 1-2 years or whatever.
So you're having fun in there?
I had actually a very good time.
You had a good time?
Yes, I had.
You didn't feel like, I can't wait to get out of here, crying every night? No, it was fun. Honestly, of course, you have things where you are alone. You have to know, like, I was 6 months in isolation by myself. Every 3 months, a psychologist coming to see if I'm still ticking right, and
I was doing career in jail. Like, you know, I was running jails. It's not that I came and I was the guy in the corner. No, it was politics, you know. First you had to knock off some heads and make understand who is running that shit
I
now.
see.
So it was really like in a movie, you know.
Wow.
And
By the way, 16 years old, do you go to juvenile prison or normal adult prison?
I was in 6 different prisons during my time. I went to the terrorist highest security prison Stammheim in Stuttgart that they built for the terrorists on the, I don't know, 54th floor, you know. What I was doing, like, it was really criminal but organized criminal, you know, not a street guy that is robbing a grandma, you know. I was really going at gangs, you know. So I was robbing gangs. This was actually what I was doing. I had the toughest job in the streets. So it means I was calling drug dealers, I was ordering a bunch of stuff, and I was robbing them. So this is the toughest job in the street. Is no police, no one's gonna call the police, they're gonna look for you and I'm gonna look for you. They're gonna look for me, I'm gonna look for you.
The drug dealer's not gonna call the police saying he stole my drugs.
Exactly. So this was my main job.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have to imagine when you come to jail, the gangs are sitting in jail. They know you robbed them and they are in jail. Their friends, their cousins, whatever.
Damn.
So when you come, you need to have the backup there, because you can be tough in the street, but when you go to jail, it's another politics, you know. Then you go to the wrong jail and you have 900 Albanians, 900 Russians, and you robbed one of the Russians, and then they are all on unit, and then you come, and then if you don't have the backup, you fucked.
Yeah. So, when you were in prison,
That's your favorite part.
I want to know what the age group was.
The age group?
The age group. Like, were you in an adult prison? Was there 50, 60-year-olds? Because you're a 16-year-old kid.
Yes.
So is it a children's juvenile detention facility, or no, it's a proper prison with adults?
With adults. Till my...
But that's illegal, no? They can't put a 16-year-old in an adult.
they can.
They can?
Yes. Till your conviction, till the conviction, I was in an adult prison. As I told you, in the highest prison
where
security.
The terrorists are.
Exactly, where the, how were they called? The ones that were in Munich on the Olympics, I forgot their names, but it was like Red Army or something. Anyway, a very high-end prison. But the adult prison is more calmer than the juvenile prison. People think that the adult prison is pretty much organized and calm. People, they're older, they want to chill, they just want to pass their time and get out, you know. Then the juvenile prison is where the tension is going on, where you have 40, 50 fights every day. The alarm goes on every hour because somewhere it's a fight starting with someone. Wow. This is a totally different thing. So by the time I got convicted, I was already 18. You know, so then they sent me to the juvenile prison. But 1.5 years or 18, 19 months that I was waiting for my conviction, or I say tribunal, I was in the adult prison.
Got ya. Okay, so you come out of prison, what happens?
I come out of prison.
You get married 8 months later.
Yes. Okay, now I have to say, I really never had a job before. So my job was always working at 9 till 7 o'clock in the morning, going home, sleeping the whole day, waking up at 5 and 6. I was a night guy.
Yeah.
Since I'm 13, 14 years old, I didn't know what it means to wake up at 7 and go to work. Like, I hated it. For me, it was like time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, to make it shorter, after I came out of prison, first of all, I had to leave the country. And I had to go back to Switzerland because I was during that period in Germany. So I grew up in Switzerland. With 11, 12, I went to Germany when my parents got divorced. 3 years later, I go to jail. And with 20, I got out, so I go back to Switzerland where my father was living.
Where were you in prison then?
In Germany.
In Germany?
Yes, I was in prison in Germany. And so my mother tells me in the last 6 months before I get out of jail, my son, why you don't go to work at this club when you go back to Switzerland? And I said to her, I like this idea. because I recognized that the biggest problem was to wake up in the morning for me and go to work at 7. But if I start to work at 8 o'clock at night, I have no problem to work 24 hours. It's not the work, it's the time, this waking up. My habits were totally different. So look, I get out of jail. 3 months later, I start to work in this club as a barkeeper, my first official job. And I loved it. And I think I was making like $600 a month or so, because it was only 2 days a week. And
so this is the first time you got exposed to the nightclub industry?
yes, as a barkeeper, correct.
And now you own a nightclub?
Yes, this then was my
Evolution from
yes.
the bottom
Yes,
to then being the owner.
yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, this man is the owner. I'm going to say it again because they're going to do it again, so edit this out. This man is the owner of Billionaire in Sardinia. And when we first met, we were on a boat. We met, we talked, and then we were on a boat going back from Nikki Beach. And you said, give me your phone. I thought you wanted to put your number in there. I was like, yeah, here's my phone. We'll connect. And then he pushes me off the boat. Remember that?
That was so fun.
That was so funny. I got out. I couldn't even be angry because that was so smart. That was so smart that I wasn't even angry.
I remember that scene.
I'll get you back.
I love how you took it. Like, honestly, like, this is when I actually touched your soul and I said, this guy is cool. Like, I will have react the same, because I said, okay, give me your phone, and then I pushed you.
That was so funny. Very well played. Very well played. But I'll get you back. Don't worry.
Yes, how would you want?
Okay, so out of prison, straight into a club. What, did you work at the door?
No, I was a how you say this? I was
Bartender.
A bartender, correctly. I was a bartender for 6, 7, 8 months, and then after 8 months I became bar chief, and then I became event manager, and then I had a promotion company from London that came and said, look, you are very popular in the city, we want to do a party here, but we need a face, we need somebody that knows people in the city. And this is when I did my first party with Ja Rule and Ashanti in 2001.
Wow.
This was my first party in the time when they were popping.
They were peak.
And then I shut down the city. Like, you know, it was the first after show parties, the possibility to touch the artist, to have this rap artist so commercialized that they were filling up stadiums, you know. So it was the whole hype around hip hop during this time. And then I was doing this party. So doing these parties, I became even more popular, and it was very successful, and it was a totally different business game than being a barkeeper or doing parties. So when I start to do the party, I say, yo, this is what I'm gonna continue to do. And yes, and this is actually then when Goodfellas got born. This is my tattoo here.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas was my agency.
Okay. What a name. What a name, what a movie.
Yes, but I really that name, it's actually my friends gave me that name. It's not...
was that your street name?
No, my street name was Momo.
Momo. Okay.
Momo comes... Why Momo? Because Momo is the nickname of Maurice, but when I was in the street, everybody thought I was Moroccan. So the police were looking for Momo, the Moroccan guy that was robbing people, because you believe me or not, some people even said I got robbed by Momo. You know, yes, I had these drugs and he took it away from me.
No way.
Yes, you had people say, listen, bro, I'm still gonna fuck you, man. You fucked me up.
Wow.
I'm already in jail, so I'm gonna tell to who I gave it and who robbed me. It's not, you're not that safe the way I thought. Because still some guys said, yo, this guy robbed me. You know. So because they had to also. When the police is looking for you, they say, where did you put this, where you put that? And they say, yo, this guy robbed me, you know?
They wanted revenge.
So they were looking for Momo, the Moroccan guy.
How did you rob him, by the way? Gun?
Different ways. Different ways. Definitely, I will say yes. Definitely also, sometimes you have to put the trigger out.
Yeah. Have you ever shot it?
But I don't know if I should answer this. No.
No comment.
I was more the tricky robbery, you know? So it means like, I robbed you, but you don't know I robbed you.
Oh, you smart.
So I was actually looking with you, where is your stuff?
Oh,
you understand? Like, it was different. Like, I was a very good master at this, you know?
Smart.
Like,
smart.
Yeah. But
Very smart.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like a
Well
movie. I think
done.
I have to write, and then, of course, then coming into jail, I believe till today they still talk about me. I believe I'm a jail legend. Like, you know, that little black guy, black Italian, because for the most of the people I'm a black Italian guy. What I did in there, you know, the whole codes, and they were moving me every 6 months to another jail because they say we cannot hold this guy. They say, like, since this guy is here, very strange things happen in this jail. So we cannot prove it's him, but we know it's him.
No way.
Yes.
We don't have the proof, but we know it's him. Hey, you were manipulating them
This-
so crazy that they didn't even know. They had a
That-
gut feeling that they knew it was you.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. What coffee would you like?
Actually, a cappuccino, please.
Can I get a large cappuccino?
Large cappuccino, you want it with Arabica beans. The 100% Arabica from Colombia.
Yeah. 2 bowls of water,
Cold or room temperature?
cold, and I'll get a double espresso with a little bit of cold milk in
With
it.
Arabica as well, right?
Sure.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna take the same actually, double espresso macchiato with
Espresso
some.
macchiato.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
without the
ca-
cappuccino.
Yeah, cancel the
Hold on.
cappuccino. I think it's the lead. All right. So the police were like, we know our gut feeling, we know it's this guy, we just don't have the proof.
Yes.
So you're always one step ahead.
Yeah, I mean, not always, because otherwise I wouldn't end up in jail, but the most of the time I was, yes. And honestly, can I tell you something? I mean, that's now 30 years ago, huh?
Yeah. Statutory declaration.
The
you
only
can't
way
get caught.
why they judged me is because my lawyer snitched on me. My lawyer made a deal with the government to snitch on me. So it means he confessed what I was doing without my consent, that without my okay. My lawyer sold me.
Wow.
This is how they got me. Otherwise, they would have let me go. 3 days
Wow.
before, they had to let me out of jail because of no proofs. I can also say this.
Wow.
Yeah, they had to let me go.
And you told your lawyer the truth?
I knocked him out. Yes, of course. This was the biggest mistake I did. I told my lawyer the truth. I said, I have to tell him the truth so he knows how to defend me.
Yeah.
And this was my mistake.
And did
Yeah.
your lawyer? Hi. Thank you so much. That's for
Thank
you.
you.
Oh
Do you have cost application?
no!
69.
Thank you so much.
Card, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
All good. How about you?
You're good. I'm good. Good seeing you.
Well, you were not around, yeah?
I know. I've been traveling.
Have you been traveling?
Yeah.
When you came back?
Not long ago. Recently. Yeah. Maybe
Nice
1
to
week.
see you.
You
Hello,
too.
sir.
Usher. This is our.
Thank you so
You
much.
know Usher?
Asa.
Usher. Ja Rule. All right. Thank
I'm
you.
not really in that. But
No.
In the day.
We have some sugar inside.
Sugar?
what is literally?
Can I get sugar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's good.
Here.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
See you next time.
Soon, yeah?
See you.
Take care.
We always come here.
Yeah.
They always
Yes, I
come
see.
here.
They know you.
So they
You want
always
some
want to
sugar?
see. No, I'm okay. Thank you. So your lawyer made a deal with the people. That's crazy.
Yes.
And what did you get revenge on him?
Yes. I punched him in his face when he came to see me in jail.
Oh, no way.
Of course, bro. He just got me 7-8 years jail time, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But he didn't do anything. Of course not. Like, he knew what he did.
What do you mean he didn't do anything? He didn't do anything back?
Yeah, he didn't. Bro, I punched him. His eye was blue. You know when the lawyer come to visit you, bro? And I said to him, "Why did you do that?"
You come across to me like somebody that would roll a good blunt.
Honestly, I'm a very good roller.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm a very, very good roller.
I can tell.
I knew how to roll blunts before I knew how to write.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. Yes, and you know I make them perfect. Like it looks like a machine did. But I'm over this. I don't.
Yeah. That was the old you.
Oh, still in me. I'm still rolling or smoke my blunt sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
not like back in the days smoking every day, and especially not here.
Yeah.
But when I land in Europe, like I smoke
Yeah.
my blunt.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
tradition.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. This is
not lifestyle, tradition-wise.
This is what I like about Dubai, because I don't do anything here. I like
Mm-hmm.
it because if it was like Australia, I would be every day,
Ah.
you know. So I like it that I don't do anything here and I'm clean.
Honestly, it's good for our health. It's good
Yeah.
for us. It's amazing.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things that you learn on the streets that you don't learn at business school.
For example,
You tell me.
you ask me. What
I
is
mean,
the-
you're a businessman. Let me get some sugar. You made it look good.
Thank you.
You tell me. I mean, yeah, just put
Can
it
I
here.
put it
Yeah,
here?
just that's all the rubbish.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you're a successful businessman now. We're going to get into the business side of things, right?
Uh-huh.
By the way, this is hard. What's going on with this?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
it's hard.
So, you're a businessman now, successful businessman. You left school when you were 12, right? Statistically, you're not supposed to be a businessman. But I feel like there's a lot of things the streets would have teach you that business school wouldn't.
Look, something that I can tell you psychologically that I spoke with my inner me, you know, it's that, let me say like this: if you're a good drug dealer, you're a good entrepreneur, because you have to find the production, you have to find the supply, and you have to find the client.
Yeah.
It's the same chain. You have to be on time, you need to get the good stuff, you need to be, people need to count on you, you have to keep a word, you have to be honest, you have to be professional, and then you're gonna build an empire. So the only thing what changes is the substance inside, that someone decided to call this substance illegal.
Yes.
Now, if I know how to sell coke, I know also how to sell sugar. Because I need to find the sugars suppliers, and then it's exactly the same thing. It's just the government that says this is illegal.
Yes.
But it's the same business.
Yeah.
You need to pay the people, you need to pay your employees, you need to pay your staff, and you need to get a reputation, you need to be respected and trusted.
Yeah.
So I knew that if I'm good in the street, I'm gonna be a good businessman,
Yeah.
because it's the same.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing what is actually better in the street is that the most of the deals, not the most, you can say the most of the deals are handshake is by word, is not by contract.
Contract.
So your word is what counts.
Yeah.
This is what I love. This is also my way of communication between people.
Yeah. With contract, there's so many ways that somebody can fuck you. There's so many ways somebody can say, oh, well, you didn't, this fine print says.
They can fuck you in any way they want with contract.
Yeah.
Because whatever is in the contract, whatever stays in there, from the moment that someone disagreed to stick to the agreement, it's gonna take you years.
Yeah. To go back and forth in court.
Of course, years.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get your money tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is all, again, it's all a system to let people get rich out of your situation, taking years. It's not gonna solve the problem that you have right now. So I prefer, to be very honest, I prefer more the street deals.
Of course. It gets done quick and it gets resolved quick.
Yes, and if not, you're out of the market.
Yeah.
We take you out of the market.
Wow.
Here, you cannot. You have to adjust and keep the rules. Not here in general in the business world.
In business world, yeah. Interesting.
But yes, I will definitely say that my street mentality, my principles, like being a good guy from the street, like, I don't want to say like, but to be a good guy in the street, like someone that has to say something, you need to be a good guy. You need to have principles, and you need to be correct with people. You cannot use your position, because otherwise your people's going to turn against you. You have to keep the rules, to be fair and to make the right decisions to stay in that position. It's not because you're the boss, you do whatever you want to do. No, the boss has to keep
Everyone happy.
and be fair. This is a boss, it's fair, it's not, Even if your own brother fucks up, you have to fuck your own brother up.
Wow.
You know, if me and you are brothers now and you snitch, I cannot be friends with you anymore, even if I love you to death. But we cannot be together anymore. Actually, I have to beat you up.
Damn.
You know, if you want to keep it the way it is. Otherwise, you're not a good boss.
Yeah.
You don't stick to the rules.
Yeah, yeah. Well, boundaries,
Yeah.
rules, principles.
I had that situation that one of my very, very good friends in Jeddah became friend with me. After 1.5 years, it came out that he snitched on people. And this was one of the highest, most painful decisions I had to do, that I had to beat up very badly my best friend.
Wow.
You know, Olivier was his name. I will never forget this. This was very tough, but I had no choice. But we were both crying because we were so friends, man. You know, and I say, how could you do that to me, man?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
really, man,
Yeah.
it's impossible. I have no choice.
Yeah.
I remember that, like it was yesterday. You just came up. That
Wow.
shit. It was actually a very sad story.
You know, I own a karaoke bar in Australia. It's the Chinese style, so there's 10 rooms. And I've seen this because we have cameras. And every room is very loud, so you don't know what's going on in each room. But later, we saw the man come out, bloody, stuff like that, and we looked at the cameras. And he was punching him, and he was telling him, he told this guy, come, let's catch up, and he came with his two friends. And he was punching him and he was beating this guy up, and he said, look, you think I want to do this? You think I want to hit you? I know your mum, I grew up with you. And he'll punch him and he'll go, you think I want to do this? I love you, da 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 da. And it was, the talking was it was just heartbreaking. Because they were brothers, they were so close.
I know, man. That was very, very painful.
I've seen that. I know
I'll tell you.
exactly what you're talking about.
I mean, I was 17 years old during that time.
17.
Yes, I was 17.
When you
years
did,
old.
when this
When
happened.
I found out that he snitched on people. Yeah.
Damn. And was he in prison?
Yes, it was in prison.
So it was in prison that had this
it was
happen.
in prison. So he became like my brother in prison. It was not someone.
Sure. And what happened after?
After the prison.
Did you become friends with him?
After that, he became snitch.
Was it
No,
like,
I
yo-
was before his best friend.
No. After you beat him up,
Not actually. He was cleaning my cell.
cleaning your cell.
Yes,
Okay.
he was the one cleaning my dishes and bringing me food, like
Wow.
serving me. He was my server.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a movie.
yeah. I mean, this is what snitches do in jail. They have to serve us.
Do they walk around holding your pocket, or is that in the movies?
There was rolling my cigarettes, cleaning my cell, cleaning my toilet, doing my bed,
Damn.
like
Do they hold pockets, or is that in the movies?
what is hold pockets?
What, like you pull your pocket out, and then you walk, and somebody's holding your pocket.
What does that mean?
Like, see this?
Yes, like you put the things out, and
right?
then while you
and then somebody's holding it while you're walking, and that's like your bitch.
no,
That's in the movies?
No, that will be too obviously for the guards and for the jail.
Okay, so that's
walk
too
around.
obvious.
This is like
Okay.
And no, like this is like I don't like this is for me humiliating people to the highest level. No, I don't need that.
Okay.
You know, I stick to the rule and I do
Yeah.
what I have to do. The rest is like not.
Yeah.
No, this I never heard that
Yeah.
actually. That's,
No.
funny. That's an Australian thing or what?
It's in Prison Break.
Like really?
Prison Break.
That's
Go-
my bitch.
go watch
Like
it.
maybe it's some American.
Yeah,
stuff.
American. So you get out of prison. Let's move on from prison now. You become a bartender. I want to know the story about how you became a successful businessman that you are today.
It's a long story now. It's 25 years, 23 years, 24 years of experience. Yes, as I said, then I became a party hoster, celebrity promoter, organizing after shows all over the world. London, Milan, fashion weeks, Paris, Saint-Tropez, starting to creating brands, doing international bookings with celebrities, then starting to do marketing deals with celebrities and big European brands. Yes, and like these things became bigger and bigger. Of course, as I said, I had a learning process. Huh? So when people say I became successful, yes, I also got bankrupt when I was 22, 23, 2, 3 times, you know. To become successful, you know, to learn. I didn't know nothing about companies, about the laws, about, you know, I was a street guy. I was not doing my accountant. So when I started to have my company, what you talking about doing accounts? It's like collecting the invoices for what? Like,
For what?
I really learned by doing,
Yeah,
you know.
send photos of your receipt. For what?
Yes, and especially in a country like Switzerland where everything's it's really, really organized. So
Yeah.
The school or the things they teach me, it's today my big advantage because as I said, Switzerland has many advantage, you know. It's a country that functions better than any other country I saw. The whole system is working.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like everyone has a job, everyone is doing money, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, it's very stiff compared to France, to Italy, you know, the
Sure.
Swiss guys. The system is working, you know.
Everything's systemized.
Exactly. So yes, then me the way I was, yeah, tomorrow, after tomorrow, yeah, fuck this paper, fuck that paper. But I have to say, I never went bankruptcy because of my mistakes. I went bankruptcy because I was doing something and people were not paying me and I could not pay my other stuff. It was always the chain that got me, always.
Got
These
ya.
2 times, the chains that got me. It was
Yeah.
not me mismanaging, you know. It was like people that were bigger than me that actually the owner of the club that gave me the bartender job when I did New Year's Tyrese at his spot, and I paid the artist. And for me back in the days, $100,000 party was like, I don't know, till today it's a lot of money, but
Yeah.
for a party, but it doesn't sound that crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like when I was 22, $100,000 was my I had to borrow money to do this party.
Yeah.
And I did this New Year's with Tyrese, and we had over 2,000 people paying entrance. The party was a big success, but the owner didn't pay me back. He kept all the money.
Damn.
You know, and he was like my example. He was like the black guy running Zurich. You know, like he was like,
You looked up to him.
of course, man. He was like, I can say it was Pedro Martinez, man. That was the guy the black dude already with the big bands and rolling and like, no, he was, I looked up to him. So I never thought that he's not gonna pay me back. So having 100,000 out, doing all the work, not getting $1 back, and having people to pay back, this is how I actually went bankruptcy the first time. You know, my wife pregnant, couldn't pay my rent, and this guy owes me 100,000, and then start to pay slowly, giving me every week 5,000, 10,000, you know, stuff like this. So yes, this was my way to before, but I was always successful. I was not profitable, but I was successful. I was not profitable out of these situations.
You were building a personal brand. Your name.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Till today.
Yeah.
Till today, I can say this was actually the best investments I did. That
Yeah.
the most of my business or the whatever money I spent that looked like, you know, okay, he's balling out now here. It was because I'm in this business, always for my brand, for my name, and that's why till today, you can probably call any big city in the world in nightlife. They should know me. Like it's been too much. It's, you know, it's too many millions in champagne I spent. Too many times I burned the cities when I came. You know, I was the heat in Miami. You know, like they called me from Switzerland to go to Miami, and I was the heat in Miami. So, who else is gonna do that? Miami doesn't need no one from Europe to come to Miami to bring the heat. So I'm not doing it, but I don't see anyone else doing it. You know, so. All this, I'm very conscious about that this is something that I must have, you know, of course from God, that let me do all these stuffs, you know, that who goes to Miami, you go to Brazil, you go to Florianopolis, you ask for Momo at Posh Club, they're going to say, of course we know him. You can go to Saint-Tropez, you can go to Ibiza, you can go to Cavalli, you can go to Portocero. Like, this is something that maybe I don't even really recognize it, but it's something unique.
I mean, it's
So-
already established.
It's already now in renovations, constructions to be ready by 1st February.
Because Salt Bay just went under in Manhattan. The
What
Salt Bay
happened?
restaurant, Nusrat.
Yes?
So that location is available for lease as well now. It's a great
He
location.
shut down?
Yeah, he shut down. He's struggling.
Yeah, he
80.
messed up with the Messi thing for the World Cup.
Yeah, I know.
That costed him a lot to do that.
He let his ego get over him.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's on 18. I used to live in New York. It's on 18th and 3rd in Manhattan, where Jimmy Fallon lives. Beautiful location.
Okay. You know where Bagatelle was?
Mm-hmm.
Just next door. We're gonna open.
Okay, so in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Beautiful.
Meat pay package. How is it called? I always
Yeah,
forget
no. Meat Packers District.
Yes, meat package district.
I love Meat Packers District.
there.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
that. Great
It's,
area.
yeah, it's
Great
wonderful,
area.
yes. And
I love New York.
Yes, it's a lot of things now coming up
Okay.
again. That area was very hyped, then it went down. Now
Yeah.
it's coming up again.
Now it's coming
Corona
up.
messed it up.
Corona
Destroyed New York badly, man.
When I was in New York, I was in New York for 6 months. I lived there, right? People, well, I was talking about 9/11. They're like, man, don't worry about 9/11. COVID fucked us.
Yes,
COVID fucked us worse than 9/11.
yes, of course.
I was like, damn.
It did.
Okay. You know, you make. I own businesses. I own gyms, insurance company, karaoke bar. I feel like hospitality is a very difficult business. Food and beverage are very difficult. Why do you make it look easy?
Honestly, it's a very tough business, but I believe that every business is tough. I don't believe that opening a karaoke bar it's easy. I don't believe to opening a gym it's easy. I believe that every business is tough.
Gym is easy as fuck. No perishables, no cash. You don't have to buy cheese. You don't have to go buy bread. If the manager is sick, we're still open for business because everybody has a key to the door. It's 24-hour facility. No one can steal money because it's all direct debit. I can live in Dubai and I can have 12 gyms in Australia running and give me money.
That's
You can't do that with a restaurant.
no. I mean, you have people that own multiple restaurants too, and of course, it's very
Sure.
difficult. Also,
Good
like
point.
you don't have cash transactions anymore in restaurants. Everyone is paying in credit cards. The cash transactions are very small.
Yeah.
Also, Corona changed that.
Yeah.
Corona changed the cash flow of the people. No one is actually having cash anymore.
Sure.
Do you remember when we were kids? We had like these things like
Of
this.
course.
When you were paying.
Of course.
Now, when you
Yeah.
saw this last time?
You know, when I was a kid, when I would go to a club, the only time I would use card is when I would open up a tab for a table. But besides that, if I get one drink, it's cash.
Yeah.
One drink,
Yeah.
cash. 2 drinks, cash.
Since Corona is everything's cashless.
Yeah.
Worldwide, huh?
Yeah, worldwide.
So, yes, it's honestly, I don't know if I make it look easy. This is what I'm doing since 25 years. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo doing goals, you know? I don't know if it's easy for him. For me, it seems easy, but I'm very conscious about that it took me my whole life to make it look easy. You know, if I go to a city, I can throw a party in many cities in 1 week, and I will fill up the places because I have my boys, my friends, my network over there.
Yeah.
So yes, probably because I was just doing this the whole time, my whole life,
Yeah.
since I'm 20 years old. I make it look easy, or it's
So you specialize in it. You know how to run it, manage it.
yes. I mean, this is what I know, what I really know to do, you know. But of course, you know, I run my own club in Switzerland for over 10 years, very successfully. I helped push a lot of international brands to be successful. Thanks God, I have now different businesses where I can make totally another turnover. You know, I'm in Bitcoin mining. I'm in insurance brokerage. You know, I'm in digital marketing. I'm in events. Still doing bookings, but only private events. You know, for so that like, only private events. And yes, I run my F&B like Porto Cervo, Dubai, New York, and another project coming up here in Dubai as well. And yes, this is what I'm doing mostly.
So you're very diversified.
Yes.
Talk to me about what's the most profitable? What's the thing?
Bitcoin mining.
Bitcoin mining.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. That's actually what I want to talk to you about.
That's my favorite business
Is
of
it?
all, yes.
I want to talk to you about that.
Yes.
Let's say I want to put in. I have $100,000, right, US, which I want to give you for Bitcoin mining. Okay. That money is lost. This is from what I understand, because you're going to buy in the machinery, and then you get a return on your money after 5 years, over 5 years. Or how does it work? Tell me.
Okay.
This guy, he wants to put in money at your company to mine Bitcoin.
Yes.
Right? He wants a return on his money.
Yes.
What is the offer?
Okay. So, first of all, the money is not lost because you're buying machines. So it means 85% of your investment goes into hardware. Okay.
But you don't get that money back.
Wait.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you pay.
Don't hurt me.
30 days later.
I know your history.
Wait.
Let me just have my hands up.
Wait.
Just in case.
You pay.
Okay.
30 days you pay, you get your machines. We are providing the energy, the hosting, the plug-in, everything's. In 30 days, your machines start to mine Bitcoins every second of the day. So it means every morning when you wake up, you have Bitcoins at your wallet for the next 4 years. So again, your money is not lost because you're the owner of the machines. After 30 days, you start to make every day your cash back. With speculation, without speculation, with speculation, you're gonna get your money back in 6 months, 1 year. If it stays the way it is, calculate 1.5 years till you get your return of investment back. But you're getting your your money every day back. You don't have to wait like real estate. Oh, I buy now, I make construction, I have to wait 2 years, and then if I sell, I get this.
I understand.
After 6 months, your cashback is already on your wallet.
Yeah.
And if the Bitcoin goes up, it just accelerates your return of investment very fast.
Sure.
So in the medium, we are between 70 and 80% ROI per year. So to be without speculation, very reasonable, you are at 400% in 4 years.
400% in 4 years.
Without Bitcoin doubling
Yes.
and tripling.
Yeah, so you 4 times your money in 4 years, right? Now, but that's only 3 times your money because you've lost the money in hardware.
No, this is without. This is taking the cost away.
So you take your cost away, and
Yes.
then you profit 400% on your money in 4 years.
Yes,
And
that's
What's going to happen after 4 years? You have this hardware.
Yes.
What happens then?
I mean, the machines are used. Then you can.
You throw the machine in the bin? It still works.
Yes, you can reinvest if depending on the how you say.
So it's like a laptop. After 4 years, it's going to be a shit laptop.
Yes, exactly.
So
especially you have to know these machines are running for 4 years non-stop.
I see.
They don't stop. You know the heat that it gives. You know it's 4 years like non-stop running.
Wow.
So their lifetime is limited.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so after 4 years, you'd want to
The
upgrade
calculation
them.
you do it like this.
Yeah.
Then you have the technical people say, look, this machine you can put $100. It's gonna be fixed, and then but in your calculation you calculate 4 years.
Do it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your cash flow, and then you go using that money. You go around and you do other things and restaurants.
No,
and
I buy more machines.
you buy more machines. Just reinvest.
Of course, bro.
Reinvest.
If you have a mine, if you have a diamond mine,
Yeah.
okay, you go to ATM now,
Yeah.
and the cash comes out,
Yeah.
and it doesn't stop to come out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're gonna stay there and take as much cash as possible. That's gonna be your physical reaction, no?
Yeah.
If the money
Of
doesn't
course.
stop, it comes out of the
course.
ATM.
Of course.
So it's exactly the same thing. Bitcoin
course.
mining, in the time I'm talking to you, I'm producing cash flow.
So, and how do you get paid monthly?
Daily, every second.
What's the monthly percentage return?
The monthly percentage return. So
4%?
yes, that's low. That's
low.
like, but calculated, you can calculate it with 4%, but usually it's between 8 and 12%.
Per month.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking at making your money back in less than a year. You get your money back, and then the rest is profit for 4 years, or well, for 3.5 years, something
Yes.
like that. And that's if Bitcoin doesn't double, which is going to.
Yes.
Damn.
Probably, yes.
Damn.
And I didn't saw any more lucrative business model till today. I have my platform, duck, the money comes.
That's it.
I have it digital and that's it. I have no issue. Like I don't have to talk to no one.
I know, it's amazing. Nobody's calling sick, nothing.
No, you have the technical guys there. Whatever
Yeah.
happens, they change the machines and it's just working perfectly.
Where is it?
I mean, our company is based in Dubai,
Yeah.
but we have several farms in Kazakhstan, in Ethiopia, in
Wow.
Paraguay, in Abu Dhabi,
Okay.
in Alain.
So you're not choosing places that are cold.
Kazakhstan is cold.
Yeah, but Abu Dhabi's not. Alain's not.
Yeah, but we have hydro machines. We have containers that push the water into the system to cool the system, the cooling system. You have air cooling and you have hydro cooling.
Wow.
Yes. So you put a fucking container in the desert
Wow.
and the electricity is cheap and you just...
Damn. Smart.
Yeah, that's the...
Smart.
You see how I smile? Because this is, for me, the best business
Yes.
in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. of
With no
course.
employees, with no headaches.
Yeah. No, nothing.
Like-
just tech.
You know, no
love
one.
that.
It comes to your wallet. You can, yes, you have fresh bitcoins. You know, it's
Yeah.
like if the bitcoin, like fresh bitcoins, like the one produced from the blockchain, are worth between 10-15% more than the actual price that you see because they have no history.
Yeah, of course.
So,
And this is open for people to invest. People can call you and they can say, "Hey, I want to put money in."
to be very honest, no.
Okay, interesting.
If you have a gold mine, are you gonna call other people?
I thought people could come invest with you. No.
We gonna start. So first of all, we are till the last 1.5 years from my side, since I got involved in this project, it was only institutional. We were working only with banks, hedge funds, family offices, and institutional money. This was our priority. Just right now, I'm just building now the second company where we go B2C, because I say, guys, let's open the doors also for other people to get
Customers.
into this, you know. It's going to be other infrastructure, but my guys, you know, they talk in big numbers, you know. If you come and you say, listen, I want to put 50,000, like, they don't even listen to you.
Of course.
Like, I understand them, but I say, yo, guys, I'm listening to someone want to put 50,000, and I'm going to take 100 of these motherfuckers and do 50 billions with that.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
And they say, Momo, do it.
Yeah.
We don't have time for this.
Wow.
So now it's becoming, I say, inshallah, in the next 30 days, we're going to become...
B2C.
It's going to become B2C.
You're
yes.
going to open it up for people to invest with you.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay. Well, your details will be here anyway, so people will start messaging you. I'll start sending people to you as well.
Okay. You should start it, bro.
I think I should. I'm thinking, do I put money in or do I buy a mining rig?
But this is what... So look, you are not investing in me.
You're buying the product. You're buying the
I'm
hardware.
hosting your investment.
Ah.
You buy the machines from me, you buy the hardware from me. I'm having the electricity for you, because you can buy the machines, but where are you going to plug it?
Exactly. So it doesn't make a difference.
So we have all the infrastructure. We like the Airbnb of mining.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you own the machines. The machines are registered under your name.
Interesting.
You're just buying it from us.
Yeah.
So we hosting everything for you, and the money that comes to you, we getting a performance fee. So it means we are not making money if you don't make money. So if you're making 20% in a month, we're gonna take 6%
Got ya.
of the 20.
Got
If
ya.
you're making 5%, we're gonna take only 1%. So it's a performance fee.
Sure.
Based on the success of the chain, we all win.
I see.
We are not taking, bro, it's done. Like my boy is
clean. Clean.
It's institutional business.
And
you
you're
cannot fuck
telling me,
around.
and you're telling me about your boy the other day, and he sounds like he's like straight business guy that makes sure his clients always win.
I told you about him. Yes, exactly.
Remember?
Yes, yes.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
And so the percentage of ROI per month is different every month.
Yes, because the difficulty is changing. As more people are mining, it's more harder it is to mine Bitcoin. You know what is halving?
Of course.
Okay. The production got cut in half.
Of course.
So
yeah.
it's 450 Bitcoins now that people can produce per day, the whole world.
Wow.
Till 16 April or 16 May, I don't remember the date now, it was 900 Bitcoins per day.
Wow.
So the production is cut in half now,
Yeah.
but the demand and supply
It's getting more.
is more and the same. So it means the price can only go up. It's
Yes.
mathematic logically.
Now, looking at it mathematically, will the gold rush eventually finish because there'll be too many people doing it? And
People don't care about gold, bro. When you're in Bitcoin, like
no, sorry. When I mean gold rush, I mean the Bitcoin rush, right?
Uh-huh.
Like.
You mean the bull run?
No. Right now, everyone's going into mining because they're saying it's amazing, we're making money. Now, when more people come, I'll give you an example. I have a gym here, 24 hours, that does very well. Then people hear that I'm doing really well. Then he sets up a gym. Then he sets up a gym. Then he says, people come and take market share, and it's a race to the bottom where everyone's making the same amount of money. Everyone's making a little bit of money because the person that came in, he made a lot of money, but then more people came in. Now, when everybody comes in, when more people come in to mine, and there's more people mining, is this rush of how much money people are making with mining Bitcoin, is that going to plateau and be just a standard small rate,
I understand
similar to the
question.
banks?
No, because first of all, most of the people don't know that you can mine Bitcoin. This is the first thing. And the access, where you gonna mine now? Now you wake up, if you don't know me,
Yeah.
you say tomorrow I wanna mine. I have 100,000, 1 million.
Yeah.
Where do you gonna go?
I don't know.
Because the one that are mining, they don't care about retail. They don't care about your 50 and 100,000, and you don't even know how to reach them. And if you reach them, they're not even going to respond to you because they just closed $20 million deals with some banks this morning to buy 3,000 machines.
Damn.
So they are busy with these stuffs.
Wow.
So people don't even have access. You can Google, you can look. Then, of course, don't forget, you have also a lot of scams. Everywhere where is money, you have scams. People don't understand.
Yeah.
So you're going to have maybe someone offering you the service,
Yeah.
but does it really going to work?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know?
True.
Also this.
Sure.
So to tell you, no, it's not easy. And you need to
Very
have,
true.
these companies are so big. It's over 40 companies listed. Bitcoin mining company listed. 3 years ago, it was not even one. Now you have 40 Bitcoin mining company listed that worth all billions of dollars.
Wow.
You know? So the trend and where it's going, what is already happening, it's already now. It's not the future. You know?
In the future, though, will the rewards go down, and will you're saying minimum 4% per month? You might get 5%, 6% per month. In the future, will that be less? Will that be 1%?
We believe it's going to be more.
More.
Yes.
Interesting.
In March, I was at 12-15% per month.
Wow. But what was it before the halving?
12 to 15% per month.
It was still 12 to 15% per month.
It was, yes. This is why I told you.
Okay. Wait. In March, that's right. But now it's less because it's after the halving.
Yes, but now the price is going up.
Okay. So it doesn't make a difference. As the halving goes up, the price goes up. So your ROI would be. Even if the price goes up, it doesn't make a difference because the percentage on return is the same.
It will be again 12 to 15%, but it's a lot per year.
Okay. So it will stay the same
Yes, you can put in your head you have 100% ROI
per annum.
as without speculation, without headache.
Got
This is the smart calculation.
Got ya.
This is how I calculate it.
Yeah. Got ya. That makes sense. Okay. So that's your favorite business.
Yes.
Okay. So you call Dubai home now. You're here 8 months of the year. Where else are you? Are you in Sardinia?
I decided now since a year to be in Italy. Actually, before I was always in Ibiza, Mykonos,
Sure.
Saint-Tropez. But now with Porto Cervo, my new home, my new love, I stay in Porto Cervo, Dubai. That's my destination for now.
So when you're not here, you're over there.
Yes.
But your main home is Dubai.
Yes.
You're a single man.
I'm dating someone. Yes.
Recently started dating
Yes,
someone.
Yes, yes. So
right?
officially still single, yes.
But yeah, well, you've been single for the past so many years and stuff like that, and you know, in and out of relationships and stuff like that. You date some celebrities as well. What is dating like in Dubai?
It was a whole procedure, I have to say. I actually decided last year to don't date anyone that lives in Dubai.
Wow.
That's like,
But you just broke your own rule.
why?
Isn't the girl you're dating living in Dubai?
No,
Oh,
bro.
she's not.
I never break my own
I
rules,
thought
bro.
she
I said, like,
was.
what did I say? No.
Yeah.
No,
Because you said you were talking to her last night. That's why I thought she was.
yeah, I talked to her on FaceTime.
Ah.
She lives in Italy. She
Okay.
lives in Rome.
Did I meet her?
No,
She wasn't at Nikki Beach.
no, she was not. No,
Okay.
no. And yes, actually, to go back to this, I don't believe that the type of girls living here, or let me not even say living here or
Yeah.
this, or hanging out around here is the woman that I want to have in my house and build a family with.
Why?
It's many reasons. Speaking in general, what is her occupation here? What does she do? Why she decided to come to Dubai? I say it's same house, different clothes. The same girls I see here, I see in Mykonos, I see in Ibiza, I see them in every VIP, I see them in Miami, I see them in Cannes, I see them in Saint-Tropez. I know them since 20 years. They still the same, still doing the same thing, you know. Becoming old, doing the same stuff. So who wants a used mattress when you go into a new house? You want a new bed, no?
I know what you mean, and I mean, look, let's say you live in Italy. By the way, Italy, the women in Italy, oh my God, I feel like either I'm very deprived of like a woman here, and when I go there and I meet normal women, I'm like, they just melt my heart. Like, no, I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna cook for you. They care. Right here, I find the dating scene here is, what's the most I can take from you in the shortest amount of time?
Yes. Look, I have to say, I consider Dubai as a metropole, and the other cities, small cities, other countries gonna follow Dubai.
Yeah.
You see the younger girls in South Italy with 18, 19, 20, they don't have the same mentality as the girls that are 30, 40, 50 in the same city. So this is becoming a global thing.
Yes, I
You
agree.
know?
Yeah.
New
It's
York,
like a cancer.
Miami, Ibiza, Mykonos, Dubai, it's all the same.
It's like a cancer that's growing.
Exactly. But the main cities, the cities are the trends, and then the village are following. The trend doesn't start in the village. The trend starts in the city.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, of course, Dubai being the top city in the world, we're having all eyes on Dubai, and this we say, oh, this is how it's there, but the generation in their country gonna become like this too. It's just a matter of time.
100%. I agree. I see
know?
it. Australia is not like Dubai. Australia, you can have a doctor that makes $500,000 a year, or you can have somebody that puts bricks and builds houses, right? Bricklayer, we call it. They don't care. They like, which one's a nicer guy, which one's good looking, which one's got a six pack. Like, that's what they care about. They don't care about money. But now, when I go there and I talk to girls that I've known for years, and yeah, you should come to Dubai. Oh, you know, if you buy me a ticket, I'll come there. I'm like, you never used to talk like
But
this.
yeah. Look, it's not about just buying a ticket. They want at least a business class ticket. It's not like you just invite them. Like, I think I probably invented to fly girls over. I think I was one of the first guys in Europe flying girls from Miami to Europe, showing them Paris, Milan, and giving them the whole European vibe. So, and I'm talking about 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Now, it's very popular that girls are flying all over, going to vacation trip. But I actually started that. You know, back in the day, remember, Momo, you invite girls from Miami. Oh my God, you're the man, la la. And there was not even a discussion to fly business first or eco. Now you invite a girl from Miami, she's telling you, listen, if it's not the business class ticket, I'm not coming.
Wow.
I'm not sitting 6 hours in the plane just to be with you. Like, it's literally a clear communication. So everything's what sounds crazy today is going to become normal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
20 years ago, to see two guys kissing was something out. Today, you seeing it, you still turn your head, but it's becoming normal. You know? So, yes, it's like it's very poor, but it's like this. Like, it's.
And you know what? If you fly them economy, when they land at the airport, they're gonna be with the attitude. They're gonna have an attitude.
Of course. And look, it's crazy because, as you said before, a girlfriend costs you more than
being single.
Than being single. You know, a girlfriend really costs you money. And I spoke also about this yesterday. I never had this before in my life, having costs related to my relationship so extremely. Like, it's really, like, we didn't talk about this 20 years ago. The cost of a relationship, the cost of a woman, what she's expecting, what she wants. And look, this is why most of the girls are singles, because what they're looking for doesn't exist. We forget something. It's mathematics. 1% of the population makes more than $500,000 a year. You don't need to be a millionaire. $500,000 a year, you're part of the 1% of the humanity. Okay? This 1%, some of them are already married, some of them are gays. So the percentage of this 1% available to these 2 billion girls that want to have this type of men, it's very, very limited. Then you say, oh, I want him to be taller than me. I want him to be also good looking. So it's going to be 0.005% of this type of guy that you wish to have. But then you forget something, that this guy that is good looking and that has this money, you're already too old for him.
And he has options.
And he has 2 billion options. And if he's a smart guy, he's going to be with that girl that was with him before he made that money. Because this is the goal in life, is to actually to keep the woman that was with you before you made that money.
Yes.
Otherwise, she came in another situation where you were more comfortable in life, and we don't judge. But it's the real story that every man wishes to have, is that actually, man, I wish I had a girl before I was making that money. Because what is the doubts of all the guys with money? Does she really like me, or is she just with me with money? You get her because you got money, but this is your biggest compromise you have to do in your head, is like you feel insecure because you don't know if she's with you because of the money. So
of course.
It's controversy
of course.
in there, you know? You can be 50 and have a 25-year-old girl, but yes, you're always going to ask, does she? You're going to look yourself in your mirror, you know, I'm 50 years old and this girl stay with me, so you have a complex.
Yeah. At that level, they're okay with it. Because they think, look, I'm with her because she's pretty, and she's with me because I have money.
Yes, but if you start to have feelings for someone, the insecurity comes. In the beginning, it's nice. You don't give a fuck. Like, there, you know, I got money, she's coming. But then when you start loving her, liking her, then you become insecure.
Yeah. Very true.
And if she's good looking, she can have another guy the same way. She also has 1,000 options.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah.
And you're the old guy with money, but it's the other guy, good looking, 30-year-old, and...
Yeah. You know, I was on the phone with a girl that I used to have a thing with back in the day. And she's we're friends now, because I really like her energy and her vibe, and we're friends. We never dated. And she's gone back to her ex. And she said, look, let's be honest, love doesn't exist. In the day that we live, love doesn't exist, but I don't need to work anymore. I can do this, I can paint all day. And let's be honest, love doesn't exist. In this day, like, I see my parents, they're 50 years married, they're still holding hands, they're looking at each other like they're still married. It's not like that anymore. So I'm just gonna settle with this guy. Yeah. You know, I don't like him, he's a narcissist, he does my head in, but it's okay.
But he gives me the life I want. I have to be, I mean, I can agree with her to a certain point, but I don't want to confirm this, because I still want to believe that love exists and that is something you need, and if you find it, you should keep it very close, because it's really something that becomes lesser and lesser, especially with these days. Look, bro, I remember back in the days, you saw a hot girl, you were like, oh my God, how can I see her again? Oh, she took that bus, she was at that station, I have to go there around the same time, maybe I'm gonna see her again. And if I got her number and I found out where she lives, I cannot call because her father's gonna pick up the phone.
Yeah.
So we had all these things to do.
Yeah.
Today you go on Instagram, every day you see 100 girls that actually don't even look the way you imagine that all these girls are hot, but they're not hot.
Yeah.
Everyone looks good on Instagram. Everyone looks good.
Yeah.
So they trick our brain, they trick that we think we have so many options. But it's not, it's all fake, bro.
But also, guys look rich on Instagram. Everyone looks rich on Instagram.
Yes, of course, because they're so under pressure and everyone wants to look rich, look successful. So it's one chain. Like, it's not one chain, it's one circle that we're starting just to be ridiculous.
You're a well-traveled man, right? You've seen the party scenes with the Ja Rules and the 50 Cents.
Wow.
That was crazy. I love 50 Cent.
Me too.
And by the way, where's the prettiest women in the world? Miami?
I believe, I don't know why, but I believe that I cannot say where the prettiest women are because I believe every nation has pretty women. I think pretty women are almost everywhere. This is what I believe, you know?
Yeah.
But for my taste, the prettiest women are in Italy.
Italy, yeah.
For my taste, because probably, I don't know, I'm from there, but
Yeah.
I love Italian.
Do you speak Italian?
Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect.
Certo che parlo italiano.
Because some of them don't. You know, when I was I Google Translate, I was I was in your club. I was in your club, and I was Google translating, and I couldn't speak to anyone. But some of them have good English. Some of them have good English. A lot of Colombians as well there.
In Italy, yes, you have
Yeah.
a lot of Latins also living there.
Yeah.
Colombians. Actually, the one I'm dating now is half Colombian.
Half Colombian, half Italian.
Do you know her?
Do you know her? She's my girl.
Let's check.
I'm taking her to your restaurant tonight.
That will be fun.
No, but listen, there was a lot of Colombian girls there, so I'm sure. Talk to me about your reality TV show. Because I know you have a reality TV show. What was the philosophy and the point of that?
Of doing it. So yes, so I'm the main reason, what was really my motivation to do this reality show, first of all, it came up because my friend was just filming what we were doing, and when we saw this BlackBerry video, it was BlackBerry in that time, and we said, yo bro, we're rolling like this. Like, I saw myself the first time like doing what on the weekend, so I really understood that the attention in my circle is getting bigger. And yeah, so my main thing was always is not to show, I'm that guy, I'm the one running the parties, I'm the one running with the girls. This is definitely not the message, because it's not something to be proud of, but my main thing was really to give hope. Any guy, doesn't matter where he sits, how desperate he is, whatever happened in his life, his parents separated, he is on drugs today, he got arrested, whatever it is, my message is really like, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, you can make it, you can get at the right path, you can be successful, you can reach everything you want to reach, because I'm an example of that. So you hear me today speaking about Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and all these people, and Ja Rules, and all this what I met, but people forgot I came from Switzerland. I did this from Switzerland. From Switzerland, I went to Miami, and I worked at Club Live, #1 club in the world, and I was the heat there. So this is more my message, to give hope and that we can reach. And don't forget something, I didn't even speak English till 26, 27. I had a translator. So when I spoke to Jay-Z the first time, I had my guy translating what I was saying, because I didn't went to school, I didn't learn English, my background, I left school with 13, so I didn't speak English. So what I want to say is that, and today I speak six language, no one perfect, but I think good enough to communicate with people, but I'm at 6. The most of the people don't even reach 3.
Wow.
So
6.
Yeah.
FBI agents, Secret Service agents speak 6. I've podcasted with them.
Really?
Because they go to Arab countries, they speak they undercover, whatever.
Okay, I
They
didn't
speak
know that.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
6 is a lot.
So yes, but also life giving, you know. It's not. I didn't study that, you know.
So German, Swiss,
Spanish,
Spanish,
English, German,
German,
Swiss German.
Swiss German.
Then I could even see Napolitan, that it's his own language from Italy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could add 6, 7.
There.
But I consider Napolitan as the own language. It's not Italian to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's this show about? Because
So the show, it's about how I'm running. Like, you see how I do parties in Miami, in Cannes Film Festival, Saint-Tropez, Milan, fashion show, celebrities from 50 till Wisin Yandel, Justin Timberlake, sorry. You see Diddy also,
Damn.
see Diddy. He was kind of my neighbor in Miami, so I was actually living in front of his Star Island.
wow.
Thing. And yes, the show, it's about me and my crew back in the days, how we were having fun and just running Europe. They said, like, you just run it when you come, you know.
Why didn't you release it?
That's a very good question. This is actually the reason why I didn't release it is that working with so many celebrities for so many years, seeing how they're really living life, I had the chance to see what it means for 50 Cent to go to Cannes Film Festival. For 50 Cent to go to Cannes Film Festival was sitting 2 days in his hotel room, waiting to get out, go to the show, walking from the stage, backstage car, back to the hotel. I was walking around freely in the street, having fun and enjoying Cannes. He could not do that. So this is just one example. Till today, imagine
Yeah, you're in prison.
You are giving your freedom away to be celeb and to have that money.
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing? People died for freedom. Okay? Why this shit happens in Gaza? Because they want freedom. So you have people, the biggest sacrifice what people did is for freedom. So you're giving your freedom away to be seen as a god on this planet, because when people see you, they scream, they get emotional, they start crying, they start getting feelings, but you're a human being like every other human being. So seeing how they were living, I know this is what I don't want. I'm a little popular in my zone, that it's enough. I'm happy when people, like, you know, you feel you feel things, and when somebody recognizes you, or young kids, hey Momo, can I make a picture with you? This is nice, and I think this is healthy that someone recognize you on this planet. But to reach that status that I'm a celebrity and I cannot sit in the restaurant and people want to take picture the whole time, and this is something that no money and no fame is worth for me. So when I had this, and I had an MTV deal with 16 countries, more signing countries than Kim Kardashian. I even have pictures and still have the contract somewhere, and my show's already done. And I know, like, my show is like what the young people wanted to see. You know, it was really potentially bigger than Kim Kardashian, to be very honest.
It would have gone huge.
And I said, do you really want this? And listen, I lost money. I lost a couple $100,000 production money for this. And I decided, I even had the money to just buy TV time and just put it myself on. You understand? Like, really independently. And I decided to not do it.
You didn't want that life.
No. Even as ways people think, I'm very into it. Like, working with celebrities, I was always the Momo, the guy in the back.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't take pictures with them.
Yeah.
You know, when I had my club, my best friends forced me actually to say, Momo, now you have a club, you have to do it for the things and that. And then I did it for my job. But I don't believe that another person makes me look better next to me on the picture because I'm with that person. I don't believe this usual things, what people think, oh, you know, I'm important because I'm next to him. I believe that we are all important. I don't follow this human being
ideology.
Things. Exactly.
Ideologizing.
Why should another man make me look better?
Yeah.
You know?
Do you regret not releasing it?
it's still a mixed feeling.
Okay.
Because the potential, I can still use all the material. Like I have nuts material. Like I have stuff like like Philip Play. Like I have so much content. I can tell you once here when Philip Play wants to come to my table and I say, bro, come on, like move on. Like we really don't care.
You get out of here.
Like, fuck out of here, man.
Fuck out of here.
So so
Damn.
yeah, so I have mixed feelings, but no, I don't regret it because yes, I know I don't regret it. But sometimes I say maybe you should still do it, Momo, because the content is great.
Can you still do it?
What do you mean, the reality?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, yes, very easy. I mean, I could shoot my life now, and the same way I'm talking to you about this, I can show images in the same time. So I can talk about my past, and you see what I did 10, 15 years ago. So production-wise, I could use my material. Always I could use my material.
Yeah, very true. You could do it independent on YouTube. Just this is what we did.
I have a little trailer on YouTube. I'm going to send you the link.
Send it to me, please.
Look, very good example. Why did I call it Swiss Boys? I called that trailer Swiss Boys because I didn't want to feel more hate from Switzerland. So I said, let me call it Swiss Boys to embrace more Switzerland. This is why I took the name Swiss Boys, because I say, guys, I'm a black man here in a $500,000 car rolling through Zurich, and these people are very conservative. Like if you drive with a Ferrari, you're a fucking clown in Switzerland. Nobody comes and applauds. You say, look at this idiot.
Same as Australia.
This is their mentality. But you go to America with a Lamborghini or with a Ferrari, people applaud you, make a picture, hey, you die. So it's the same car in two different cities, but two different energies. Philosophies, energies. And in Switzerland, it's not, you're a bad looking guy showing off what you have. I'm asking myself, why do they have this? I found out why do they have this. You know why?
Tell me.
Because Switzerland, in the history of Switzerland only stealed money. Look, listen what I'm telling you. Why in a country it's good to show what you have? Arabs can show it because they don't steal. They have oil coming, and everyone knows from where their money is coming. From what Switzerland got rich? From all the dictator money, from the bank system, from hiding the bank accounts.
Swiss bank accounts.
Yes. So this is how Switzerland got rich, because they took all the money from all the dictators and all the governments and all the dirty money to hide in their fucking mountains.
Wow.
So this is why in their DNA we cannot show what we have, because we cannot
we didn't
explain from where we have it.
We didn't earn it.
What do you have? Cheese and watches and bank system. This is Switzerland.
Chocolate?
And chocolate.
And Momo.
And Momo, actually. I put Switzerland, Zurich on the map for a long time. So this is why they have millions and millions, but they will never buy a $500,000 car.
Yeah.
Because why is it not good to show what you have?
Yeah.
Bro, if we crush with this car against the wall, we're going to be more safe than the other guy crushing with his Toyota against the wall. So why should I not put the money just for my safety? Let's forget the luxury, just for the safety.
Sure.
No,
of course.
You understand? You cannot compare. So this more expensive car gonna probably be more safer
than that one.
Yeah. So just of the safety reason, you have justified to buy an expensive car.
Yeah.
They don't do that. Because they stole money their whole life.
I get it.
Till the Americans came and said, you guys have to take the bank secret things away. And people have to sign a paper today that my money is not coming from America. Did you ever saw this when you open bank accounts worldwide?
No.
You have to sign that your money is not related and you don't pay taxes in America.
Yeah.
So much power they have all over the world that they force people doing this. And that's why it's not...
As an American citizen, I'm not an American citizen, but I know as an American citizen, like if you make $1 in Antarctica, you have to pay tax in America.
Yes.
Because you're an American citizen.
Look, now the French guys are voting next week. The same thing. If you're French and you're not living in France, you have to pay taxes in France.
Same thing in
And they
America.
let the people vote that are in France. Of course, the other French guys that hate on the other French people that are living the life, they're gonna say, yes, we
Yes.
want you to pay taxes. Of course, you let the people vote. You think like people are stupid, like
Yeah.
people are dumb.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course they're gonna vote. Yes, we want all these French motherfuckers, all these millionaires that left French. We made them rich. The country give you all this, and you left. You don't pay taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Because people are living. This is why this law is coming now, because a lot of people are living. They seeing that the people are going away. They don't want to be in France anymore.
Now, how you can get around this is by relinquishing your citizenship to the country. So now you're going to see a lot of people saying, I'm not a French citizen anymore. I give up my passport.
What you're gonna be? What you're gonna be?
Dubai resident.
The Dubai resident is not a passport.
You need a passport, don't you?
You need a
You
passport.
can buy a passport. Dominican Republic.
Yes, I mean, people gonna find ways.
Of
I'm
course.
not gonna pay taxes in France.
Of
I'm not gonna
course.
pay taxes in Italy, even if I have Italian passport.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to not pay taxes.
Yeah. Yeah. You can buy passports.
Where is all the bro? How do they build all this without taxes? Where is all the tax money going in Europe? Explain me, Italy, where all the billions that are coming? I don't see one new street. I don't see one new building. I don't see new schools. I don't see anything. It's all the same things since I'm born.
Yeah.
Where's all this money going?
Yeah, you're right.
You cannot justify where this money going. Who are you, bro, to take the half of my money?
Is there free healthcare in Switzerland?
No, not free. But everyone has healthcare, but it's not free.
What about a homeless person?
In Switzerland, when you're Swiss or when you're Switzerland, you have an insurance. Or it's like mandatory.
But how can the homeless person afford insurance?
They just have the insurance. They go to the hospital, they have a Swiss passport, they're gonna get operated. Like, they're gonna be...
So do they pay for the insurance?
If they're homeless, they don't pay, but they're still gonna get the treatment. But if you work, you have to pay. Otherwise, you cannot keep your residency in Switzerland.
I
It's
see.
mandatory.
So if you have a job,
You need first the insurance, then you get the residency.
got ya. So it's like America. Yeah, America, the job gives you insurance.
Okay, in Switzerland, the government obligates you to have an insurance, otherwise you don't even get residency.
Okay.
First you get your insurance, then you get your residency.
But what if you're born there? You have a passport.
Then you still have an insurance. You need the insurance to be Swiss. You pay the insurance if you're in Switzerland. I don't want to say wrong things.
Because in Australia, healthcare is free, but it's a broken system, and it will take you years until you have your elective surgery. If you have a life-threatening, straight away, right? Oh, this guy's having a heart attack. Now, right? But if it's a knee, if your knee is problem, whatever, you're going to go on a list, and it's going to take 2 years, and in 2 years they're going to call you and say, "Yup, you can have your surgery now." Okay.
Wow.
But if you have private health and you have insurance, that's what we call it, private health. If you have insurance, you get bumped up the list. You go first. So all these people with insurance go first. You get quicker, like 3 weeks, 1 month, something like that. So a lot of our tax money goes to free healthcare, but but you don't have this, do you? In Switzerland, you don't have this.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I just know that everyone has a insurance.
But then again, Dubai residents that have a passport is free. They're free too. Where are they getting money from if there's no tax?
What you mean?
So if you have a UAE passport and you're a local,
Yeah.
you get free healthcare,
Yes.
and they don't charge you any tax.
You have the electricity super cheap. You have the gas. You have many other advantages.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, come on. This country is doing everything's right, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, this country is doing everything's right.
But the thing that they have going for them is how small they are. Iran, where I'm from originally, this population of 80 million. It's hard to influence life-changing policies for everyone quickly. There's 80 million people.
18.
180.
80.
But here, because it's a small population, you can change it quicker.
You think you think that's the population that...
It's much easier to change and influence. Can you imagine?
I believe that although it's a dictator sounds very negative, I believe that it's the deciding system that one person speaks and this is how it is.
Uh-huh.
All this voting, 200 people that have something to say. Whatever you say, always somebody's gonna say something. And
200 on this side, 200 on that side.
Exactly, like this, Democrats, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Listen, one person has to speak.
Yeah.
And you just have to hope that the decision maker is a good guy, a good boss.
Yeah.
And then everything's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is why if he says tomorrow we're gonna change this, nobody can say anything. It's gonna be changed tomorrow.
If we have to wait for the things the next week, and then in 3 months we have this conversation,
Yeah.
and 200 people have to vote, and they can.
This is what
Yeah, of
is-
course.
and you have to be fast if you
Of
want to
course.
make decisions.
Correct. Dictatorships work a lot better than democracy, I feel. Look at Trump comes in, spends $50 billion on building a wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Biden comes in and rips it down.
Yeah.
While,
Democracy doesn't exist. This is they play us again. This is. Come on, we all know you can buy politician seats. Politics is done for rich, wealthy people. The people that invented this system, okay, was trying to civilize us, let us believe that we have a voice. This is not true. They are deciding. We don't decide anything. The system is just built for people that were very wealthy. You think that the wealthy people that invented the system made it a system that's going to work against them?
no. They make us think that we have a voice.
Exactly. But democracy, bro. It doesn't exist democracy.
Before I let you go, I have one last question for you. How do you think people perceive you? What do you think people think of you? People that know you, what do you think they think who you are?
Depends if men's or women. If men's or women's.
Tell me both answers. What do you think people think of you?
The ones that know me.
Yeah.
I believe that my friends really appreciate the way I am. I believe that I'm a very funny guy. Like people laugh with me a lot.
Yeah.
We're having fun. You
Yes.
know, we're having fun. So I talk a lot of shit. I laugh about myself.
Yeah.
I'm someone that, you know, I take me very serious, but not that serious. You know,
Yeah.
like I like to laugh about myself and be ridiculous. So.
Yeah.
All in the fun things. And the other side, I believe that
I
many
see that.
people see me as a very courage person. They say, Momo, you know, you do what people don't do. You go, you live your life. You go, you move to the Miami. You go to Dubai. Like, we wish we could do this. We don't have the courage to do that. You know, you need courage to go live everything and go and start somehow from zero. So I believe that they see me as a we're a hardworking man.
You're
I'm
a hustler.
I'm a hustler.
You've
bro.
been a hustler from day one.
Yes, like I'm really a hustler every
Yeah.
day. Everything's like it's my whole mentality. My things is like bob, you know. And I think this is what keeps me alive, bro. You know. This is, I believe, girls wise, depending now in which concept they see me, but you know they see me with a lot of girls. But they don't understand that maybe I have a lot of girls because I don't try to hit on them. Because girls feel comfortable with me because Momo is cool and Momo doesn't care if you're hot or not. I have thousands hot girls. I have 5,000 girls on my phone. I have groups of 300 girls, Momo's group. But I don't say this to brag. It's because we are fun. I see how guys are behaving next to these girls. When a hot girl, what do you think how many messages she gets? What do you think how many guys try to speak to her in one night? Like her whole life, guys are trying to hit on her. But when she's next to Momo, Momo don't care and then she feels super comfortable and we are friends. Like we're just hanging around.
Yeah.
So I think from outside it looks, oh, he's banging them all for sure and all of that.
Yeah, it does look like that.
But bro, I got shit to do. You know how much energy that takes? Energy, money, time, and for what? Like one more on the list?
Yeah,
It doesn't, it really.
For
Like
20
been
minutes
there-
of pleasure?
Yes, been there,
Right.
done that, and we got shit to do the next
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
So yeah,
No, I see that because I remember without, now I'm snitching on you, but when I saw you at Nikki Beach, it was you and you had a table of women. right? And my friend liked one of them, and it was like, what do I do? He's sitting there with 6 girls. What do I do?
Yes. And I called them over.
And you called them over, and you said, go, go talk to her, like,
Yeah.
go, you know, and you pushed the girl towards him.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, go, have fun, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
So-
because I knew she liked him.
Yeah.
She told me, oh, who is that guy? So this is a very good example, for example. So you see me, but you see by the end, I will have the attitude that they are mine, or I have something with them, I will never call another man and say, speak to her, because if you speak to my woman, you have a serious problem.
You didn't have that attitude.
You know?
Yeah, correct.
And I believe that this is what other men like about me. Say, yo, this guy is fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
First you get the attention because I'm with 6 girls.
Yeah.
Then you see that I'm nice to you and I'm joking and I'm talking shit like I did
Yeah.
with you. And give me your phone and I push you.
Yeah.
Because this is Momo, you know?
Yeah.
Another guy will never have the idea. Say, are you fucking crazy? How can you just take his phone and push you? You don't
Yeah.
even know this guy.
Yeah.
So the whole vibe is like just being humble with people and
Yeah.
having fun, being vacation, like
Yeah.
just do stupid things,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I believe this is why we're sitting here today. You know, it was the whole vibe, how we
Correct.
saw, how we met, and that,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, so things are coming like this, you know,
Yeah.
without knowing, oh, he has a podcast, so, oh, no, I need to be nice to him because then he's gonna give me his podcast and his Maybach and I'm gonna look. It's not that energy.
No.
It's like we vibing,
Yeah.
and then, hey, what you doing, what I'm doing, really, you do this, and then things are coming and
Yeah.
it happens.
Has
you
to
know?
be natural. Has
Really,
to be
really natural,
I
you know?
agree. You know, for someone in your position, if it was anybody else, they would have an uncontrollable ego. But I don't feel an ego from you.
I believe that no, I don't have ego. What I have is like, you cannot be disrespectful to me. Disrespect, I cannot tolerate. I have this too much in me.
Of course.
You know, like you cannot come and touch my face. If you come and you do like this, my reaction's gonna be, you got Momo when I was 16 years old.
Oh.
Automatically. My face changes. But ego, I think this is, look, I just like to be humble. I like to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Yeah.
You can be short, you can be rich, you can be poor.
Yeah.
I pray that I am, this is what I'm saying. I try and to treat everyone the same way. I don't
Yeah.
care where you're from, who you got. I'm not scared of no one.
Yeah.
You can be Dan, you can be Diddy, you can be Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you're nice and you shake hands and I like your vibe, I like you. If not,
Yeah.
it's all good. You got more money, all good. I don't compete with money and what I have with other people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have no competition because
Yeah.
I don't compete with that.
Yeah. Well, I always say there's 2 games you will never win. The game of money, because there's always going to be someone richer, and the game of women, because there's always going to be another prettier one, right? You have to be happy with what you have.
You mean your woman has to be...
No,
Prettier.
you cannot win the game of money, because even with your
Yeah,
woman,
because it's numbers. You're
Yes.
always going to find bigger numbers.
you're always going to find a prettier girl,
Yeah.
a younger girl, whatever.
Well, you win if you don't compete.
Exactly. Thumbnail of this.
It's true. You
You
win,
win?
because you don't compete.
Damn, that's wise.
Bro, you want to get in this devil's circus of numbers? You're having a 100-meter yacht, the other one's going to come with a 150-meter yacht, you know? You're going to be with that woman that wants to be with you because you have that yacht. She's going to jump on the other next big yacht because she came with you because already you have that yacht. So it's all logical. If you have that girl, of course she's going to jump. You know, bro, in my world, how many girls I saw fucking with celebrities, going behind people's money. This is my world.
Yeah.
This
seen
is
it.
where I'm moving
You've
every
seen-
day.
yeah.
I've seen it.
Are women treacherous?
Bro,
Treacherous?
already to bring your girl to a concert is the most wrong thing you can do, because
Really?
you're bringing her to her idol, you're bringing her to that man that she wants to fuck her whole life.
True.
People don't think.
Idolizing a
You
guy.
know how many guys were waiting in front of the concert and their girls were banked backstage by the artist? You
Wow.
know how many times we saw this? And you think this guy say, you know what, I want to make my girlfriend a favor, I'm going to bring her to that concert.
Buy her a ticket.
Yes.
And she's like,
She's just like, she said that was the best concert of my life.
Ever.
Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
wow.
You know? So,
You've seen some shit.
bro,
You've seen some shit. Listen, we've been podcasting for 2 hours, but I think this isn't done. I don't think
Okay.
it's done. I think we do this again.
uh-huh.
pleasure with
and
you,
I think
bro.
you should, in 3 months, 6 months, come back.
Whenever
Tell me
you-
more stories. Tell me more things. But I appreciate you. I'm grateful to know you. I'm grateful for our
so
friendship.
It was really my pleasure to see you,
Thank
bro.
you.
Really, and I hope I
Thank
see you
you.
tonight at Birds. that you
Tonight,
come, okay?
tonight.
It's on me.
I'm
It's
gonna-
on
no,
me.
it's not on you.
No, please.
It's not. But I'm coming tonight to
Says-
see you, and we'll have a drink
says-
together. Shaq, I have a gift for him. Could you please give me the gift?
Really, man.
No, it's something small. It's.
But it's the gesture that counts, bro. Just that
I feel like you don't find good honey in Australia. This is forest fresh, raw, bioactive.
you know,
honey.
I love honey, bro.
Do you?
I love honey.
This is the best honey you're gonna get. This
Oh.
is premium platinum from Australia.
I like
organic.
the packaging also. Can I see it?
Yeah,
But
of
I love
course.
honey.
It's from Australia.
Thank you very much, bro.
Of course.
I really, really appreciate it.
This has been Momo. We are out.